is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today, I got to bring it back. Billy Joel, We Didn't Start the Fire. Now, we've been going down the Billy Joel rabbit hole. Pause. And, you know, there's a bunch of stuff I haven't heard. Like, I have heard Uptown Girl, but I never saw that video, okay? This is a song where I heard this song and I saw this video. This video did something to me when I was young. We were stationed in Germany, I believe. And I think it was on the television in Germany at some capacity. I just remember hearing this song when I lived in Germany. And at that time, I'm about 6 to 8 years old. And I just remember We Didn't Start the Fire. Now I'm starting to go through Billy Joel's catalog on YouTube. And the one thing that just blew my mind is his range, right? His range, because I didn't know of Piano Man, right? And what is it? Goodnight Saigon, you know, Honesty, and New York State of Mind. Like, all these things are new to me. But when you hear the range from just some of those things I said, then you go to We Didn't Start the Fire, Uptown Girl, and Piano Man. Like, the range of those are so freaking absurd. I wanted to bring it back. I have not heard this song in years. I have not seen this video in I don't know how many. Like, dude, it might be 15, 20 years. I have no freaking clue. I'm 44. I don't know when I saw this video, but I want to bring it back, listen to it. It's just so crazy. It's so crazy. Anyways, we're going to get into this because even just seeing it and how he came in the beginning, it's almost like he's rapping, kind of. Anyways, I am here for this. I hope you guys are too. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get it popping.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I am a hip-hop artist, so I put out music videos, but I am working on original YouTube-style content, hence the new setup here, and we have a new office and a bunch of new stuff on the way. So be on the lookout, and when you can support the original stuff, it allows us to create more of it. Again, that's where we're going to make money on the YouTube because you know how they treat reactors. Now, shout out to the members of the channel, man. We appreciate you. If you want to become a member, link in the description. Again, there is no obligation, but you get access to these reactions early, perks in the live stream, etc. And let's just get this one going, man. This is Billy Joel. We Didn't Start the Fire. And it's crazy because I didn't remember like this. He's starting off, that's like Lucille Ball, like from the I Love Lucy show. Like that's a character being played, I believe, and it's just funny because that was my mom's favorite show. I Love Lucy. Lucy, I'm home. Anyway, Lucy and Golden Girls was her favorite shows.
Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. Rosenberg's H-bomb, Sugar Ray, Panmunjom, Randall, the King and I, and the Catcher in the Rye. Eisenhower vaccine, England's got a new queen, Marciano, Liberace, satire, and a goodbye. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Joseph Stalin, Alan Cup.
This is crazy. So all the references and just how he's naming off iconic names that have certain representations and certain landmarks in the history of humans in general. I didn't know that. You know, when I heard this song, I'm just like hearing the beat and hearing the rhythm. And then now that I'm watching this, I never even knew any of these lyrics. If it comes to lyrics, this is a first time reaction because the only thing I know is We Didn't Start the Fire. which is incredibly catchy. It's real, and it's just, anyways, man. Billy Joel's the man. He is the frickin' man.
The world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Joseph Stalin, Alan Cobb, Nasser and Prokofiev, Rockefeller, Campanella, Communist Bloc. Roy Cohn, one for on, Toscanini, Dacron, Gen, Foo Falls, rock around the clock. Einstein, James Dean, Brooklyn's got a winning team. Davy Crockett, Peter Pan, Elvis Presley, Disneyland, Bordeaux, Budapest, Alabama, Khrushchev, Princess Grace, Peyton Place, trouble in the Suez. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Little Rock, Pasternak, Mickey Mantle, Kerouac, Sputnik, Joe and I, Bridge on the River Kwai, Lebanon, Charles de Gaulle, California, baseball, stock, weather, homicide, children of the little mite. Buddy Holly, Ben Hur, Space Monkey, Mafia, Hula Hoops, Castro, Edsel a no-go. U2, Sigmund Reed, Paola and Kennedy, Chubby Checker, Psycho, Belgians and the Congo. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Hemingway.
Yo, I'm tripping out. So the visuals, right? You're seeing this fast forward, how life changes generation to generation, okay? And I would say this is prophetic, right? This is a prophetic style of song, but also it just reminds you that humans and nature just kind of repeat itself in cycles, right? This is why, like, in the current state, it's 2024 where I'm recording this. If someone watches this, you know, in 2034, let's say, and you go back and, you know, they're looking at like America, the downfall of America in real time right now. I'm living it in a sense. And they talk about the fall of the Roman Empire. And all these things you can equate to things we've had in our history or past. And I say that to say this. The sentiment is beautiful, prolific, but scary at the same time. The beauty in this is that the young generation, okay, no. The scary, disgusting part of this is that the young generation always gets handed the bullshit from the last generation. But we didn't start the fire, and we're here to fight it, right? Generation to generation. And have you noticed that within the young, even when these college kids get it all wrong, right? They're like, oh, I'm going to protest everything. And they get it all wrong. Sometimes they get it right, but most of the time they get it wrong, right? Because there's a lot of indoctrination going on. But the beauty in it is that generation, that youth, they want to fight it. You know, as you get older, you're like, hey, I want to raise my kids, like that fight you have when you're young. And especially with men, we have that testosterone. We always want to fight almost, even when we get older. But that really young, like, no, we're going to tear this thing down. We want change. And I think what they want is justified. The intention, the good intention, the heartfelt. They want change and they want a better world. But, you know, that's a whole nother concept. I'm not going to get into a rant about the culture war and politics and stuff. This is just a really good song. It's deep. And it's still, there's so many parallels I'm seeing in the lyrics from when he wrote this and put it out to right now. And I wouldn't even be able to know these lyrics unless I reacted to this again right here and right now. This is just a joy for me. But there's something about the hook that really, it shakes me up when you think about what we're giving to our kids. And even though we didn't ignite it, you know, we tried to fight it. And notice he said tried. That's very deliberate because he's like, we tried and nothing, you know, we only got so far. And hence the world we live in today, you still see the same going on. Oh, man.
Since the world's been turning, we didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Hemingway, Eichmann, stranger in a strange land, Dylan, Berlin, Bay of Pigs invasion, Lawrence of Arabia, British Beatlemania, Ole Miss, John Glenn, Distant Beats, Patterson, Pope Paul, Malcolm X, British politician sex, JFK, blown away. What else do I
How powerful is this song still? I'm in shock and awe and riddled because there's so many parallels. And he said Palestine. How long has the Israel-Palestine conflict been going on? Rhetorical question. But it's very, very prominent on the world stage. I'm recording, it's like June 6th today, 2024. And I'm rewatching this. I don't remember him saying Palestine. Then he said Russians in Afghanistan. He said China under martial law. 2020, what did the Chinese people, what were they under in their lockdown? Their lockdown was way more severe than America's. This is why, if you study history, you can tell the future. You can predict the future if you study history, which I need to do more of. I'm not a historian. I'm just speaking from, I'm like a dot connector, and I'm starting to see this. If you study history, you can predict the future. You can, he said the V word in this song. You know, this word, why? Why did he say it? And that's the thing. He didn't allude to anything. He just said the word, but it's all I'm like, bro, you know, he's naming all these political figures. And in my mind, it's like, Billy Joel, what does the 2024 we didn't start the fire sound like? Donald Trump, Biden here, like, it's like, bro, what would he put in it? Sensational. Oh my God. I just can't believe that I didn't know the lyrics to this song like that. I mean, how could I? I was a freaking kid. When did this come out? I swear, and maybe I could be tripping, but I'm pretty sure I heard it when I was in Germany. Let's see if it says when it released. 1989. There you frickin' go, you guys. 1989. I was 9 years old. So I probably heard this when I was 10 in the 90s. And when we moved then from Germany, we moved to Colorado, and my dad retired in 1991 when I was 11. Incredible. His album went quadruple platinum. Bro, Billy Joel must have so much money. And back then, the labels were taking a gang. But when you're going that many times platinum, you're still getting paid. If he has rights to his royalties, which he should, because I believe he writes everything, produces everything, this MFer, I should look up his net worth, to be honest. Hold on, let's look. Because, like, you have a quadruple platinum album? What the? That's insane. What is Billy Joel's net worth? Google always lies. It says I'm worth like $9 million. Bruh. It's saying he's worth $225 million. Here it's saying $250 million. So let's just say $200 million. You know, they lie on these things. You know, you don't know what people go through. He could have made great investments and been worth more, have some undercover stuff, been worth more. Could have made some bad investments and worth less. But with his catalog, bro, and quadruple platinum albums, and then we're in the age of streaming, which you don't make as much, but it did bring back to life, because you got to remember these artists like Billy Joel, Metallica, all these people started losing money because of the download era. That people were downloading it for free from LimeWire. Then they created streaming, and now instead of making nothing, I make fractions of a penny off of my royalties, but these bigger artists are worked in, and they have a little bit better deals where they make more money off their streaming. So they went from making nothing. You know, got to think about these artists, Billy Joel, Metallica, Ludacris, Bone Thugs and Harmony. We're making nothing because people were just downloading their music for free. Now they're making something again because of streaming. So that's wild. But streaming is not good for us artists. Or we should be getting paid way more for our streams. But this is life. Anyways, bro, this was incredible. I could go on a rant about this because there's just so many references, and I didn't stop and pause a million times at every historical reference and what he was. And I couldn't, Don would be better at that because he's way more well-read than I am. But I do pick up information and retain certain stuff. Okay. But yeah, that last verse, those last two verses were just crazy. He just went off. He went off. Anyways, you guys, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. 40.
He thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.